What's up guys, Garrett here and welcome back to my channel. This video was supposed to be shot about 2 weeks ago, so I'm very late to the party. Things came up, I wasn't able to shoot this, but I did want to showcase and talk about the Back to the Future limited edition 4K set from Best Buy. Now, I know that the 4K had a bunch of different editions, limited edition sets from Target, Walmart, Amazon. I know everybody had their own set, but for me, I felt that I needed this Best Buy one. It was really clean with the Steelbooks and the way they're packaged in here. I just thought it was really sharp. So I definitely needed to have this one in my collection. So I just want to showcase this. I'll go through it really quick. I know you've probably seen about 25-30 videos on this edition already. I'm definitely late to the party, but I also did grab some 35th anniversary goodies, in my travels that I'm going to show as well. So really quick, let's go through this. The cover art, it's decent. Kind of shows Marty, Biff, and Doc, all from the different movies here. So you've got Marty from part 1, Doc from part 3, Biff from part 2. So, it's okay. I'm going to say it's not the greatest cover art for such a great movie. Like you guys already know, it is definitely one of my top 5 movies of all time. And again, just the spine. I kept the wrapper on here just for now because I don't want to wreck it while it's displayed. So let's get into the Steelbooks really quick. I did check some of these out. Quality looks awesome. I didn't get a chance to look at the special features. I'm not even sure if there's any new special features on here or not, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So here is part 1. You get the front end of the car here in that Steelbook. The artwork on the back is really cool on these. So let's check that out. You got Marty and Doc right after the car flies by. Part 2 here. You got Marty in the car. And the back artwork is really cool as well. So you've got Marty on the hoverboard going across the lake there. It's cool. And then part 3, you got the tail end of the car from that movie there. And on the back side, you've got Marty. Cool shot for sure. So again, you got a bunch of different discs in here. You got, 4K, Blu-ray, and some bonus discs in each one. Some nice artwork on the inside as well. So the packaging on these is, they did a good job. They did a good job with the packaging here. Steelbooks is solid. You've got the picture art inside. You've got nice artwork on front and back. What I like about this edition, actually, which you don't see too often, is that when you put them in, they actually have their own little slots that you can kind of store them. So I really like that. That's a little bit different. You don't see that often. At least I don't. But again, getting a Blu-ray set of movies, I don't see often either. So I definitely thought this was a nice addition that I had to have to celebrate this movie's 35th anniversary on 4K. I will do a Back to the Future, big Back to the Future type video talking about all the things I do have in my collection from that film. I have a ton of Back to the Future props and merchandise and memorabilia and replicas and autographs. And, like I said, it's definitely one of the top 5, maybe top 3 favorite movies of all time. So I definitely have a lot of collectibles from that film. I've met a lot of the cast and, just a lot of that. I want to save that for a longer video where I can kind of get down and deep into all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to go too crazy in this now. This is more of just a showcase. But, what I do wish, and I don't know if it comes to rights issues or what, but we've been kind of teased that the Eric Stoltz cut for a long time. We've got some deleted scenes type thing where we were able to see some of the scenes that were filmed, but by the way they talk, it seems almost like the movie was I'm not going to say half done, but a quarter done, half done with him in it. Man, I would love to see that thing spliced together and put it out and maybe, a half-hour little short film That to me is something that we need to see. I just think it would just take that movie and it would be just, obviously it'd feel like the first time you've seen it, right? With Eric Stoltz as Marty, it would be so wild. It would be so out of this world to see that. So that is one thing that I'm hoping that someday we do get a nice edition that includes all that footage in there, kind of spliced together into a movie. You know, we didn't get it again this time. I'm not sure if we ever will, but you know, that's one of those things that I hope someday we do get the opportunity to see in full form. So I don't know, you know, who's in charge of that, but definitely something that I've always wanted to see, and I'm still waiting, guys. So let me know down below if you guys feel the same way, or if you know anything I don't about that situation or footage, and if it's even possible that we could kind of have something spliced together as a special feature or some kind of documentary just on that stuff. Okay. All right, so again, I don't want to make this long. A couple other things I was able to grab for the 35th anniversary. They had promo items all over the place that you could get. Action figures. I talked about one of the NECAs that came out before. But they had some cool stuff that you don't normally see. Now, again, I have a son who's almost 2 years old. So these two things are something that, you know, I got for me, but I also got for something for him as well. So first one here I thought was really, really cool is this plush type of hoverboard. Now, for what it is, it's pretty cool. It is, you know, a plush. It is pretty size accurate. I have the real hoverboard back there from Mattel. You know, that one is a display piece. It's not, obviously, I'm not going to ride it. I'm not going to stand on it. He's not going to stand on it. So, you know, this is something that can kind of get messed with. So, you know, if ever wants to dress as Marty for Halloween, if I want to dress as Marty for Halloween, I could use, you know, this to kind of walk around with and not have to worry about that. This is also something, too, where, you know, I can just throw it on the couch and leave it there and it's like a pillow. It's something that he's already kind of played with. Like, he lays on it and stuff like that. He stands on it. So I thought this was really cool. It was nicely done. And I know it'll get a lot of use, you know, especially from him as he gets older. So that was the first one. The second one was this Back to the Future lunchbox. It was a promo item that they had out. I believe it could have been a Walmart exclusive, I believe. I think the hoverboard was a Target exclusive that I just showed. And I think this was a Walmart exclusive, was this Back to the Future lunchbox. Now, there's no thermos or anything inside. The logos are embossed, which is nice, so they kind of come out in like that 3D, so it's not just printed on. It's actually embossed in there. You know, I never had a Back to the Future lunchbox. I don't even know if they made a Back to the Future lunchbox back in the day, but I've got one now. And, you know, when my son gets into school, if he's really into that movie and these kind of movies, you know, maybe he can take it. I remember my first lunchbox was He-Man, so, you know, maybe it's one of those things that he can have and take with him to school and be the cool kid in class, if you know what I mean. So I definitely thought that was a cool item that I wanted to have. I do have some other lunchboxes. I have some Goonies lunchboxes. I do have an old He-Man lunchbox. And I did buy that Halloween one from Fright Rags on that pre-order. So I figured, hey, why not grab a Back to the Future one? So that's all I wanted to really talk about. I know there was a couple of the promo items that they did have, but like pins and stuff like that. But I'm not really a pin collector, so I just left those alone. But I thought these two pieces were pretty cool. So if you guys go to your local Walmarts or Targets, you might be able to find them online. Maybe they have some left. I know it was something they came out with just for the anniversary. And I know, unfortunately, I'm about 2 weeks late on this video. So if you want to check this stuff out or you want these, go online, go to your local Target or Walmart and see if they have them. So thank you guys so much. I want to give a quick shout out. I know it's not Back to the Future related, but Contender Clothing for this cool Miyagi-Do karate t-shirt. They have some awesome stuff over there, so make sure to go check them out for any, you know, shirts, cool shirts for like movies like Rocky and Karate Kid and stuff like that. So Contender Clothing, cool stuff. But thank you guys again. I will be back very, very soon with a new video. Post down below on any questions you have about the things I showed here. Like the video, share it, and I'll catch you guys soon. stay